Boom.
One Championship, Asia's largest sports media property, on a mission to celebrate the true beauty of martial arts through the development of global superstars. One Championship has arrived.
Here we are, guys. Tarps off one coverage here. My name is Chris Mancuso. That's Jack Gotzel. We are on the countdown to 1X, and we are joined by One Championship legend, Adriano Moraes. Adriano, how are you, man?
Oh man, thank you for the opportunity to talk in your show. And man, I'm being good. I feel really good, and you guys.
Everything's great, buddy. Everything's great. It's it's cold here. I'm in Canada, and then he's in the eastern
Yeah.
United States, so it's cold. Definitely not getting that Florida weather. Obviously where you're training and that, but it's
Yeah.
freezing, man. It's freezing. But right off the hop,
Oh
1X.
my God.
You get to fight on, in my opinion, the best combat sports card that's ever been put together. But I want to ask you right off the hop, because I got introduced to you in a big way, like many people here in North America did, when you beat Mighty Mouse on TNT 1. Take us back through that. What did that mean to you? I mean, you got to look at a guy like Mighty Mouse here in North America. He was looked at as a legend. You're a 3-time champion. You've had 3 reigns. You've beat the best of the best, and to go and beat a guy like Mighty Mouse. What was that like for you?
Oh man, it was that was a really great moment to my career. It was a dream come true. As an MMA fighter and a flyweight athlete, that was a dream match for me since when I began in this martial arts. So I remember when I was doing my run and in one championship. I always watched the Demetrious Johnson fights, and I always follow his career, and he did that amazingly. His career is a gold, right? And but I never imagined I would have the opportunity to fight against him, because not the business contract stuffs, and I was in Asia. So when they make that the first trade of MMA history, and he came to a championship, I say, oh man, look at that. I think the universe heard me, right? And that was the dream match me and my coaches really wanted to have, and we did it. So for me, was dream come true. Was amazing. Uh, I don't have a word to describe that moment. Was pretty amazing when I did that job done. But the time passed so quick, and here we go again.
Yeah, I mean, to become the legend, you have to beat the legend. You've accomplished that. Now, what keeps you motivated? What's that next thing you want to accomplish in your career?
I never choose an opponent. I never choose opponent on my career. I always accept the challenge, and I think what make me motivated is challenge myself. I think to keep in the martial arts, to keep in doing what I love to do, to keep it challenging myself, and go to fight, training hard every single day, help my teammates and stuff. I think this is that's the place that I'm be happy every day. I really try to do another things. I'm trying to be a playboy, go to nightclubs. Try to do another things. But I realize that I'm really happy when I do I have my routine, go to the gym. Be with my brothers, training hard every single day. Stay at home at the weekend because I have trained. I realize that I'm happy doing that. So I'm trying to do that as long as I can, and that's what makes me motivated.
That's awesome. And speaking of motivation, now you've had 3 title reigns. Does the belt still play a big factor when you're thinking about a fight? Do you really put a lot of stock into having that championship belt? Or by the third time, is it like kind of I only care about the opponent that's in front of me and don't worry about the belt? Or even on the third time, do you still care about having that strap?
Yeah. I love to be the champion,
Yeah.
because when you are the champion, the people you love around you, they have their change lives. You can change the lives you loves one. When you are a good champion, the people around you have their lives changed. So this is really good. This is one thing that be champion is nice, because you being an example, you being a role model for the kids. You can help some friends with just a positive word, because a positive word coming from a champion is different,
Yeah.
like, and uh, and help people. I can help my family. I can help my friends from Brazil. I can do my best, and I love this strap, because of it.
You train at American Top Team in America. You were on the first one on TNT card in America, and you had such a great performance on there. Have you noticed any more love from the American audience after that?
Yes, of course. After this fight, today everybody know me. Everybody inside the gym respecting me as a champion. A lot of guys from UFC, they say, "Hey man, today I have 100 show. If you went to UFC that time, you'd be the champion."
Yeah.
And like I said years ago, and my public, my fans, I enter in the mainstream of MMA. I know. I always knew about my talent, and I really should can do that. Like, to make more popular, to enter the mainstream of MMA and stuff. But I knew my time was coming.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And then speaking of your fans, we go through the COVID pandemic. Singapore, it's a lot more strict than where you are in Florida, and
Yeah.
even the one on TNT series, if I'm not mistaken. What's it been like, having that fight and doing it in front of no audience? Was that an adjustment for you?
Uh, that was a little bit different, but I'm came from jiu-jitsu.
Yep.
I competed a lot of jiu-jitsu competition in Brazil, and
Early
jiu-jitsu
mornings and yeah.
early mornings without public is the same way. Like, and I used to fight in the light featherweight. So that was the first fight of the day. And always, and that match in the stadium always don't have it like public. So for me was a little bit weird, because it was MMA and the main event, but I concentrate myself, my mindset for like to be like in a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition.
Yeah.
So you got into mixed martial arts because you were kind of suffered some bullying when you were younger. You were adopted and picked on for that. How
Mhm.
has that, how do you reflect on that today, coming so far in your career and being a three-time champion?
Yeah, it was a little bit crazy, because the first punch I accepted that guy on the face was because he bullied me in the school, and I never imagined I would be here, being a true mixed martial artist, do what I do, But that helped me. That helped me to be who I am today, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. And it gets you, when you have those issues at school, going into a martial art, anything, any
Hmm.
parent out there. I mean, I can't implore you enough. I saw the difference in my kid when he had trouble in school. Going into martial arts is so
Yeah.
good for your confidence. Can you speak on that a little bit? What did that do for you confidence wise as a kid? Because I imagine getting picked on and hearing about, race because your adopted mother's white and everything that's got to drive you crazy. Like just to be able to go into that martial arts and gain that confidence and that
Yeah.
discipline. What did that mean for you in your life?
Yes. Yes, I was lucky because my mom always choose the sport to put me into, like
Yeah.
I do judo since I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
So when the bully started, I always have action in the first side, like,
Yep.
Hey, Adriano, look at that, he's adopted, look at that, he's skinny, he's black,
Yep.
I always had action. So after that, nobody anymore talk with me like that.
Yeah, it's crazy
So
how fast it changes when you knock someone on their ass, right? It doesn't
man,
matter how old you are, 8
yes,
years old,
man,
30 years
it's
old.
true.
Yeah.
It's fucking work, it's fucking work. It's true, it's fucking work, man. If somebody gonna talk shit with you, you put the nose in the target and just give a nice punch. That's
Yeah,
it.
push
It's
the
done,
button. That's it.
It's done, man. Okay, you're gonna have some trouble. You can go, but they don't gonna
Principle
talk
off.
with you anymore like that. It's happened with me in the school. That time. So
Absolutely.
and I saw that. I saw that my action had a reaction. Oh,
Yeah.
everybody now respect. Oh, nice. It's
Yeah.
cool. Like it's cool. Um,
Love it.
so I learned it from my master. Okay, you say for the guy stop 3 times. If he didn't stop in the third time, you can use your skills.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
And
you gotta
that's
get
it. And that's I bring to my life. Forever. Like since today, if you have some trouble, I can talk 3 times, man. 3 times. If you not to work, you can do something.
yeah, 3 strikes you're out system. That's hilarious, man. And like you
Yeah.
said, it's universal. Like you said, inside the ring, outside the ring. That's just it. Everybody should get 3 strikes. You should never, if you're taking more than 3 times, you're taking too much. And
Yeah, of
certainly,
course. You cannot like be annoying on people like more than 3 times. Come on,
right?
man. You really want a trouble, right?
Yeah,
Well, you have a
exactly.
big fight coming up against Yuya Wakamatsu. What do you know about him? He's on a 5-fight win streak. He's looking really good. How do you see that fight going?
Man, he's really good fighter. He's a young prospect Japanese. He has hands. He loves box. He likes to knocking out his opponents. He fought really good against Demetrious Johnson in his first fight in one championship.
Yep.
He knocked out the former champion Henry Cejudo. He come with two unanimous good wins his last 2 fights. So I'm studying him. I'm trying to bring something new for this title fight defense. But like I said, he's a good striker, so I'm gonna try to put my jiu-jitsu to work,
Yep.
And but of course, I'm trying to improve my striking, to give more show, to give more like. I know he's a striker and stuff, but I'm really getting better on my striking position too. Like so, I can strike him too. He's pretty fast. He's pretty fast. He has the same game like my Japanese partner Kyoji Horiguchi. They have the similar game, but he has some holes in his game that I wanna use a lot. Again,
Yep.
I wanna enjoy each opportunity that he gonna give me while the fight, and I try to finish him.
That's excellent. That's excellent. Now, I know you've said in the past you'd love to have a fight go down in Brazil. You'd love to be able to compete in Brazil. If one championship spread its wings into Brazil, if you could have one opponent, one guy to take that fight in front of the Brazilian people, who would you want that to be? Just personally,
Um,
a dream
I don't
opponent.
I don't know exactly, but Henry Cejudo would be nice, because he really famous in Brazil too.
Yeah,
He said he's the king of Rio and stuff. I think that it would be a really good match to do in Brazil.
I like that.
I think that could really determine the GOAT there. I mean, he was able to get the best of Mighty Mouse. You were able to get the best of Mighty Mouse. That could really be the show of who is the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. I think that would be a really good match to do in Brazil, because he fan base in Brazil is big, and I think it would be nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is massive there. It's massive there. And then, speaking of big fights, you're on the 1X card. What do you think of that special rules fight, the Rodtang and Mighty Mouse? I mean, we've
Bro,
we've never seen anything like that. Like, now that whatever you and Mighty Mouse have had your moment, I'm sure it's all respect, all love. Like that when you see that now, like just as being on the card, maybe even being a fan of the sport, what do you make of that special rules fight? Because as a fan and a media guy myself, like that fight kicks ass.
man. Oh, look, I'm so excited and I'm so honored to be inside this card, because it's a celebration, is a celebrate 10 years of One Championship anniversary. So, man, there are a lot of champions over there. They're gonna defend their thrones. Me, Super Boom, Angela Lee, Captain, man. The Captain, I'm a big fan of him because he's, man, fucking good striker.
Oh yeah.
Rodtang, with Demetrious Johnson. Everybody loves Demetrious Johnson. And Rodtang is a Muay Thai superstar, man.
Yep.
He's a
Legend.
really humble guy, really nice guy, personally. Woo, man, this
How do you
card
see that
is
going? Do you
huge.
think Demetrius can even get out of the first round? Are we going to see that MMA
Yes, I
round?
think I think Demetrius gonna submit him. Man,
Yeah.
bro. It's just 3 minutes. I think DJ gonna run away.
Yeah, you got to run
I
for those 3 minutes.
I, I I think DJ has the best footwork than him. As an MMA fighter, and I think he gonna use that in the second round. I think he gonna put him down and try some guillotine choke or some arm bars that he's really good
Yeah.
at it. But man, everything can happen, like Rodtang is a KO artist, man,
Oh
you
yeah.
know,
Would
and
you ever
he
want to
had
participate? Oh, sorry. You can
and
finish.
he has hand, and he has kicks too, man.
Oh yeah.
Would
Violent.
you ever want to participate in one of these special event fights? And is there anybody on your radar that you would want to take on?
No, I never participated, but they're gonna start this new uh, division, right? And then one championship and then 1X. Let's see if it's gonna work really good. Maybe I'm gonna be the next. Let's see,
Yeah. If
Mm.
Rod Tang gets past Mighty Mouse, maybe you can step into that special rules thing and take a crack at Rod Tang. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe. Why not, right?
Yeah, that would be awesome. Now, shifting it to your gym, American Top Team. Everybody knows if you know MMA, you know American Top Team. You've spent a lot of time in there. Across the pond here in North America, there's a fight going down between one current American Top Team member and one former American Top Team member, Colby Covington, Jorge Masvidal. You were in the gym. I think I've seen that you and Jorge have a good relationship. I could be wrong. What was that like going through when all that stuff percolated between Colby and Jorge? Were you there through a lot of that? Did you get to actually witness a lot of that? And what was it like? I can tell
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did because you
yeah.
smiled.
Yeah, of course, man. They have some issues to resolve in this fight, like they were teammates and right now they hate each other, man. This is true. It's not a joke, like when Kobe was in the gym with me, he always was a nice guy, because I just say hi and bye. It's different than Masvidal. Masvidal, we are friends. You hang out together, you dinner together, you stop and talk about life, about everything.
Yeah.
He asked me some stuff, I asked him some stuff. You help each other, and but I can tell you, man, when Kobe was like kicked out of the American Top Team, that's happened because he was like talk shit about their own teammates, like, and
Yeah.
that's not good, like for the team, um, and I felt that too, like, and I think Masvidal gonna put him to pay for it, like, and this fight is gonna be nice to watch,
Yeah.
and of course I'm Masvidal all day, like, and I think he gonna win this fight in a really nice way, and they're gonna shut up the mouth of Colby,
Yeah.
and bring this win to us, to American Top Team.
Love it. Love it.
There we
That's
go.
incredible.
And there's another fight going down March 11th, Lineker versus Fernandez. Do you have your eye on
Oh
that?
shit!
Is that like a, maybe you're looking for a super fight here? That's the belt above you. Does the winner of that fight interest you at all?
No, I'm not interesting. Bibian Fernandez is the legend of the one championship. I always like to call him the big boss. Because he's a legendary. I don't like that match. Don't make me motivated to fight. And John Lineker, he was my former teammate. I trained with him a lot.
Yep.
In bantamweight division, there is another Brazilian that rise up right now. I forgot his name, Andrade, I guess, Fabrício Andrade. So I think this division right now is conquered by Brazilians already. I don't want to, step up and try to, But business is business. Let's see if they offer me like put some big money to do a really good fight. Everything can happen, But but this fight is really don't motivate me to fight against the same country guys from me, because there are a lot of another guys from another countries that you can do a really good matches. If John Lineker have some problem with Bibiano Fernandes, I'm gonna leave them to resolve it.
Yeah,
I just
exactly.
wanna be in my division and watch this fight. But if somebody wanna drop the weight and try to cross my way, I will be there.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And speaking of the cash, you must be excited. You got the $50,000 bonuses in there now. You're going to try to grab one of those up on the 26th?
Yes, of course. You go there to put in a show, man. I wanted the bonus. Like my friend Renato Moicano saying in his last fight, I wanted the money, porra.
Do you have a prediction for your method of victory at 1X?
Uh, I never have prediction, I just I give the future to God's hands, but I want to finish him the second round, like I did with Demetrious Johnson, maybe in the first round too. We always want to finish quick, but I know Yuya Wakamatsu is really explosive guy. He has his first and second round of his stuff. Maybe I need push the fight for later, but I think he's gonna feel my punches, my kicks, my footwork, my submission attempts, and I think I can hold him like a snake and put him to sleep.
That's awesome, Adriano, man. We appreciate your time, guys. Adriano Moraes, he is fighting in the co-main event on the greatest martial arts card I think ever assembled. 1X. He puts the title on the line against Yuya Wakamatsu March 26th. You can find that in North America on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure YouTube all across the globe. It's going to be an incredible fight. Adriano, thank you so much for your time, man. It was great sitting down with you, and hopefully, we get to talk to you again after a nice victory at 1X, my friend.
Yo, thank you very much for the opportunity, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the 1X. Please don't miss it. Stay there, watch the fights. This is gonna be the biggest card of one championship in history.
Yep.
A lot of warriors going there, and we're gonna give you our 100%. I'm gonna give all my life inside that one circle. Please don't miss it. I will defend my title once again, and I can't wait to put in a show for all of you. Thank you again for the opportunity for your show, and let's go. God
Let's
bless you
go,
guys.
Thank you.
Adriano. Thank you,
Appreciate
brother.
it.
Take